Hello, everybody. I'd love to welcome you to this launch. We're launching Lisa's business. So we're both called Lisa, so please don't get confused. Both called Lisa, and we both had liver transplants. We're like Lisa twins, basically.
As twins, yeah. Twinning.
Exactly. So we're here to welcome you to Lisa's business launch. Thank you for coming along and watching this. We really appreciate you, and we're not going to take up too much of your time. So how did we meet, Lisa? How did we meet?
I first saw you on Lorraine when you were nominated and won Woman of the Year.
So that was back
And
in, oh, that was after my first transplant. So that was back
yes, it was.
in 2022, I think. Oh no,
Yeah.
23, I think, something like that.
Yeah. And I think I was just going for my first transplant assessment.
Yeah.
And I was very unsure of whether I was what I wanted to do. And just by chance, I was watching Lorraine and you were on there with the same autoimmune disease as myself, and you really struck a chord. And the things you said on that interview made me stop and think, gave me a different perspective. And I messaged you on Instagram, I think, a few weeks later,
We've been
and
friends ever
we
since.
started talking, and we have. Yeah,
I love that. I love that. And now we're doing business together, which is fabulous,
we
isn't
are.
it? So how long after that did you first hear about Arbonne?
Watching you on Instagram, watching you do your green synergy in the mornings and your
Yeah.
drinks and discussing it. I had a look at the products, was having a bit of a battle with my team as to what I could and couldn't use. And every
Yeah.
time I said, look, can I use this? Well, I don't know. So didn't really get much feedback. So I kind of backed away because obviously I was unsure of what I should and shouldn't be doing.
Yeah. Yeah. When
And
it's so
then,
early on, it's
yeah,
it's a minefield, isn't it?
it is. And then I left it a little while and kept watching you and kept thinking, well, if Lisa's okay on this stuff, I don't see why I can't be using it as well. So that's when I reached out to you and we got in touch again.
Yeah, and here we are. And it's very important to say to everybody if you've got your own medical things going on to check with your
Yeah.
own doctors. So for me,
Yes,
I,
definitely.
I was actually in hospital when I started my business. So I had all the product sheets there and I was like, am I allowed this? Am I allowed this? There was a
Yeah.
couple of things I couldn't use and everything else was an absolute yes, please. It's really going to
Okay.
help you. So yeah, so I started sharing it all on social media. I think it's really important to say at this point that Arbonne isn't necessarily a social media business. So if you're watching this and thinking it could be something for you, I don't want you to think you have to do it via social media. That's personally the way I chose to do it because one, I'm immunosuppressed, so I shouldn't be putting myself in too many crowds. And two, I started my business and was running most of my business from hospital. But I know that you're probably going to use a bit of social media as well, aren't you, Lisa?
Yeah, same reasons because I don't want to keep putting myself in a situation where I could cause myself harm.
Yeah.
So as much as I want to be out there doing and meeting new people and doing different things, I'm also very aware that it's taken me nearly 2 years to get to the stage where I'm not constantly bobbing in and out of hospital,
Yeah.
and I'm starting to feel stronger in myself. Still a few hiccups and hurdles along the way. So I want to be out there. I want to be doing, I want something to focus on other than my health. But I also need to protect myself. So
Absolutely.
the
Yeah.
social side of it will work quite well. Social media side is going to work quite well.
Yeah, absolutely. And what made you say yes to Arbonne? What made you reach out? And I think I was in Vegas when you first reached out, wasn't
I think
I?
you were. I think you were at
Yeah.
one of your um,
Training conferences.
training conferences.
The
Yes,
trips with Arbonne are amazing. The conferences, the training, they're literally off the scale. And this is the important thing. Yes, we're immunosuppressed. And yes, we want to protect ourselves because, because we're immunosuppressed and we're at higher risk of, picking up viral things, infections, and all the rest of it. But it is super important that we live the life we've been given, right, as transplant
that's right.
recipients.
Yeah,
Organ donation pen, just doing it for the club. Please go and register your decision and speak to your family. But I was in Vegas because it was one of the situations for me where I went, okay, risk versus benefit. And it was a four
yeah,
day training conference. It was a trip away with the girls, with the community of
yeah.
Arbonne, which I absolutely love. And then, to my surprise, I was queuing up one day to go into conference and up popped your name.
Yeah.
So what made you send that message?
Um, I've been thinking for the last few months, I need something. I need something to focus on. I need to get my life back. As I said, I'm starting to feel stronger. Um, and I want to be able to focus more on those strong areas than sitting at home thinking, oh, well, I can't do this. I used to teach. Being in a classroom is not going to be a safe environment for me. Um, the brain fog that comes along with a transplant is just it. I don't think I've got it in me anymore to teach. So it was finding something new. And also, I've been concentrating on what I'm putting into my body, what I'm putting on my skin, what I'm doing. And your your Instagrams, I've been watching them, I've been following them, I've been sort of reading up on things, and I thought, do you know what, jump in both feet. I want to try the products, experience the products, and I think I also want to build a business.
You literally did jump in with 2 feet, didn't
Yeah,
you?
2 feet.
I
Let's do it
actually
all
did the
in one hit.
same. I did exactly the same, which is really unusual. Most people will try the products first and become, a loyal client,
Yeah,
and fall in love with the products and realize that they're naturally talking about them, like we would a Netflix movie or,
yeah,
a good hotel or a good restaurant. We naturally talk about them. So most people go down that route, but
yeah,
I was the same as you. I was like, oh, I'm going to buy a product to help the lady that I was watching with
yeah,
her goals. And actually, I want to do the business too. So, very
yeah,
similar situation. And since you've been with us, which isn't a long time, hence why
no.
we're just launching your business now. But it's
Okay.
so wonderful to have you. Is it what you expected? What have you gained from it so far?
Um, Definitely gaining knowledge that I didn't have, meeting some fantastic people, um, feeling like I belong to something, and in the process, I'm looking after myself.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. You touched on so many great things there, like
Yeah,
community, the supportive community in Arbonne. You never meet people like it, do
no,
you?
no,
Everybody, and I think the thing about that is that everybody has come to Arbonne for really the same reasons. One, there's going to be money involved.
yeah,
Nobody does anything for free. They're not going to give up their time for free. Money, we all need extra money or another way of earning money or a plan B to prepare for
yeah,
impact and things like that. But because we want to look after ourselves a bit more, it's
yes,
becoming a
that's
much,
right.
much more healthier world. And our diseases weren't caused by our lifestyles or anything
No,
like that. But, we've been through a lot. So the best we can do is help ourselves as much as
yeah,
possible, right?
try and keep everything nice and healthy.
Yeah, exactly. And so if you meet people who have all come to the same thing for focus, to better their choices, to increase their choices, to better their flexibility, you're going to be surrounded by driven, ambitious, like people who are
Yeah.
community driven. So you just know you're in really great company in Arbonne,
It's
don't
also
you?
the feeling of somebody else has got your back.
Yes, I love that.
It's a case of I've already felt it, and I've only really touched out to a few people, but
Yeah.
I'm already feeling the confidence to say, look, is this okay? Messages this morning with my first live post,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, Lisa, is this okay? It's that confidence that you're giving me. I'm gaining confidence that I've perhaps lost along the way in the last few years.
Which is understandable. You've had other things to concentrate on,
Yeah.
right? And your first live post was amazing. So anyone watching
Thank
this,
you.
go and watch that first live post. I'm now going to ask you a question, which will
Okay.
result in a giveaway in this live. I would
Okay.
like to know what your favorite flavor energy fizz is.
Blood orange.
Blood orange. Okay, so
Blood
everyone
orange.
remember that. I want you to write it in the comments. That is the answer to the question. So, Energy Fizz was one of the first products that you and I connected on because we
Yeah.
both have got fatigue, chronic fatigue. It's one of the symptoms. We take a lot of medications which affect us as well, and we've had transplants. So we've had major, major surgery, and the recovery isn't quick from that. It's a
No.
forever thing. So tell me now, which is, and this will be the last question, what is your favorite product aside from Energy Fizz?
It's the green synergy elixir.
Love. Love, love, love.
Love
Yes,
it.
one of my
It's
favorites too.
become my morning first stop. It's the
Yes.
first thing I do. Well, the second thing I do, I take my husband to work first. The second thing I
Very good of
do,
you.
it's yeah, it's this, it's my go-to, and it's very quickly become something I do without even thinking about it.
Same. So
Yeah.
I'm actually, and I have to put a beep over this. I'm a bit of a bitch until I've had my morning drink. So I have my
Yeah,
green
I've
synergy elixir.
noticed it's definitely you sort of wake up. I'm a bit slow to wake up, a while to get going, and I have that with my energy fizz in it, and I've been adding my NAD now, and
Energy Viz.
I feel that I start to come alive.
Yes, it's so
It
true.
completely switches my mood in the morning. It's amazing.
Right. And like
Yeah.
that's not even like it's not even thinking about the rest of the benefits, like the
No.
gut health. Like we're on a lot of medication, we need gut health, microbiome support, digestive enzymes, and then all the superfoods. I don't know about you, but my appetite it can either be through the roof or through the floor.
Yeah,
And
I don't have a huge appetite.
no, and
No.
I don't want to eat 12 portions of broccoli every day. So with that drink, I get that sorted. Great. And then
Yeah.
of course for the fatigue, we've got the energy fizz, so we've got the
Yeah.
B12. And also we've been in hospital for long periods of time. Our
Yeah.
skin, our hair, our nails, our joints, because of the immunosuppression medication that keeps us alive that we're
Yeah.
on, really unkind to teeth and joints. And this has all helped with the collagen builder. That's within that one product. It's quite phenomenal, isn't it?
Yeah. It's
Um,
it's amazing. And
it
it's
really is.
I honestly was very skeptical because I'm always skeptical about these things. And I thought, well, you've just got to give it a go.
Yeah.
And I can't believe how quickly I've started to notice a difference.
Yeah, yeah,
Within a fortnight of doing this every morning, my stomach has settled,
yeah.
my mood is up in the mornings, my energy levels are up. I'm just, yeah, I'm amazed.
It's invaluable, isn't it? It's
It
invaluable.
is.
Like
It's
in
it's it's
one
become
product.
a I'm not going anywhere until I've had it.
Yeah, I'm exactly the same. I'm exactly the same. I love that. And if anyone would like any more information about Green Synergy Elixir, Energy Fizz, or skincare, whatever it may be, reach out to Lisa and she'll be able to help you with all of those. And also, if you're interested in talking about the business itself, then again, just reach out. We're happy to talk to you about it and answer any questions that you may have. I just want to say thank you so much, Lisa, for coming on. I know I
No,
push you out of
thank
your
you.
I know I push you out of your comfort zone every single day, but you're fabulous.
Yeah.
And you always say, let's go. So good on you for that. And we will see who wins the fizz in the next few days. As I said, make sure you just comment below, add in how you know Lisa, and we will see you all soon. So thank you very much for being with us.
Thank you.